So once again welcome back to the social class for class 9. In the last class we already start this chapter, that is the electoral politics, and we are also discuss some of the important factors which come under the electoral politics there. Beside that, this is the third class, so today we'll discuss much more on the importance of the electoral and how the peoples are come to participate during the election day. So for that, the last time we was discussions what is our systems of elections, and here the electoral constituency and the reserve constituencies. So this topic I already completed in the last class. So but also I have to go back to there. So electoral constituency means in any jurisdictions in area where they have one minister, their area. Like for example, when we, last time also I already said that in Arunachal Pradesh, like in Lower Subansiri, we have two MLAs are there in Lower Subansiri. One is for Yajali, actually that's one constituencies, and 01, Zero Hapoli is the another constituency. So like in Zero Hapoli, Tagetaki is there, like Yajali, actually Pistana, Talo, it's all come under the another constituency, it's come under Tawati there. So likewise in Arunachal we have 60 constituencies. So that means 60 places, so 60 area where leaders should be from that particular area. So that's we refer as the electoral constituencies. The next that is on the reserve constituency. The last time also I already explained the meaning of the reserve constituency, which means the reserve for that particular community, particular of people. Like either it may be a OBC, other backward classes, either it may be a scheduled tribe, either it may be a scheduled caste. But when we reverse the general category, that's the we are reversed there. And the last time also I already explained that like in Hindu society, Brahmin, Khatriyas, Sudras, Vaishyas are there. So those, they feel that they are the lower class people. So government try to them try to be uplifted them. So that's why the last time also I already said that like in Panchayati Raj system, women participation are also come much more nowadays. Like 1/3 are already reserving for the women participations are there, and now it can be applicable into the parliament also there, so that women also come participate much more. And so where we say that in democracy everyone's are equal there. So there on the reserve constituency we found that 84% are for the scheduled caste, and 47% are for the scheduled tribe. Like in Arunachal Pradesh, other people cannot come and participate. Other people means from the outside, like from Assam, like from Bihar, like from Uttar Pradesh, like from Karnataka. They cannot come to participate in Arunachal Pradesh because it is the ST, that means ST reserve area. So we can be go there, we can be go in Delhi, we can be go in Mumbai for participations. It's open, but this is only the restricted. That means in where it is for the SC, where it is for ST. So they are only there, people can only participate. So this refers as the reserve constituencies. So till that, in the last class I already explained all. Today we see the voter list, nominations of the candidate, elections, campaign, code of conduct, and polling day and counting. So these all are the important steps which is going one by one during the election day. So last time also I already reversed that the three type of the elections are there. One is by-election, midterm election, and general elections. So general elections are held every after 5 years, midterm election in between that, and by-elections in 1 month or 1 years or 6 months, when the people are resigned, when the people are dead. During that time this type of the elections are held here. But what happens when the general elections are conducted, and who are conducting these general elections? So last time I already said that Chief Election Commissioners of India are conducting the elections in every state, but not all together, but every year, like 5-6 states are continuously conducting. So this coming days also, nowadays I think you are watching the televisions video in your home, in news you may be watched there, like in Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Goa elections will be there. So 5 states elections are there. So likewise whose terms will become the next, so there they started automatically here. So likewise when you refers to the voter list, before the elections are come, they are collecting the voter, that means enrollment of the people, because every year your age will be changed. Suppose today you may be at 30 years, tomorrow 31 years, it may be possible here. Now in class 9 you may be 13 years, but in class 10 14 years, class 11 likewise when you go there. So when you are reach at the age of 18 years, then you are right to be cast the vote after enroll your name in election office. So you should be give your name in the election office. That means you are reached to the age of 18 years. Now you are right to be cast the vote, and that is known as universal adult franchise. So that is come under the voter list. So those person in discriminations of caste, color and creed, if the person's age are reached to the 18 years, he or she should go to the election office, enroll their name, and once they enroll their name, after some process, you will get back one card. That is known as EP card, photo identity card, electoral photo identity card, EP card. So through that EP card, now you are eligible to cast the vote any part of the state. That means on your constituency, especially like you may be live in some other state, but during the election time you come to be cast the vote with that photo identity card, with that paper. So that is known as the voter list. So before the voter lists are come, we say them is electoral roll. That means voting roll. So that voting rolls are used and finding out. The next is nominations of the candidate. The nominations of the candidate are very important here. Like any people can be participate in elections, either you are rich, either you are poor, but there are some criteria are there, like your age, like your education qualifications, is that any case on the any case on the police station or not, regarding on your. So these all important points are there before the casting of the vote. Like it means not that anyone can be cast their vote, but you should not be have a criminal record on the police stations. You should not be have any kind of the record on the police stations. Your code of conduct should be, that means your conduct, character conduct should be in good. But second point, your age factor. Your age should be at least 25 years, not below than 25. Up to the 25 you can be cast the vote for parliament. And when you are casting for the when you are contesting in the elections, and during that time when you are nominations, during that time you have to be show your age, what you have a document like property of your family member, how much you have a asset, all things you have to be shown there. So that's we'll discuss later. So nominations of the candidate, as I already said, that your education qualifications and police verifications, there should not be any criminal record on the court or in the police station. It should be a clear there, and your age must be 25 years. The next is the election campaign. When the persons are go for the casting the elections and who are want to become as a leaders, and when their nominations are started there, then persons can be nominated, no doubt. But with that, after the nominations, when they are collected, you have nominated your paper, and that is collected by the election commissioners, and that after that process, then in the class time also I already said that the nominations of paper, then withdrawal of the paper, then scrutinies will be there. After scrutiny, then qualify which leaders are qualified, how many leaders are competitions are come to the field. Then after that the process will be there. Then it's come to be the election campaign. The persons are now go from the one place to another place, like public meeting, gathering, calling to the people, door to door. Then they are go for the camping. In that camping, they are said that cast their valuable vote to that particular persons, and he or she want to do a good for the society. So this come under the campaigning portions. Next is the code of conduct, and this code of conduct is from the government side. Like in your textbook, it is already given that you cannot be inaugurated any schemes, any project during the election time. So you cannot be used the government vehicles, you cannot expenditure more than that particular amount of money. So this all come are the model code of conduct, and like liquors should not be there, only that much percentage of the amount should be expenditures. You cannot be preaching, you cannot be manipulate in the names of the religion, caste system. So this all are come under the model code of conduct. This is code of conduct. And the next is polling and accountings of vote. This is the last process. After the polling day when come there, after that polling day, the peoples are going to the polling stations, and polling station means where you are go for the cast the vote. Like suppose I'm go to the Babingmichi village, and suppose you are from Hari, you are go to the Hari. So likewise, as per your area locations, you will go to the in a government school mostly. because government schools are made for the polling stations, and that particular day you have to be go there and show the photo identity card, and you can be cast the vote. After that you will get a one black ink on your finger. That means now you are already casting vote. But this casting vote should be much fair and good manner. It should not be pressurized from the money and the muscle power. So let's come on that, and after that polling day, after few days, then counting will be started here, and that is the polling and the counting date. And after the counting date, whoever come to the majority, and they are declared as the winner. So for today, that much only here, but with the textbook I didn't explain it much more, because I already explained this chapter in the class, but you already said that you want this chapter once again. That's why only for your reminding, I explained all those important points, and some more points are remaining there, like the importance of election commissioners, what is power and functions are there. Only a few topics are there. The things we will discuss in the coming days. So for today, that much. Thank you.